part 2 of the MERS training. In part 1, we covered registration, transfer of rights, and deactivation for single loans. In part 2, we're going to discuss the batch version, which allows you to register and transfer rights for multiple loans in a batch format. So really from any screen within ProLender, you can send over a batch of MERS loans. All you have to do is go up to Tools and click on MERS Batch Submissions. And here we'll select our office. This will allow us to filter through all of the loans that are within ProLender for just my office. If you're going to be sending loans for the entire company, just leave the office blank. Now I have some options. I can register, I can transfer, and I can even update my MERS status. So I'm going to first try my loan registration and click Select. Now it's going to pull a list of all the loans that are ready to be registered. Now you'll notice that one at the bottom is actually grayed out. That means that it's ready to be registered, but perhaps all of the information on the registration tab has not been completed. So you'll want to make sure that you go in and make sure that all of that information does get completed for the individual loan, and then you can send them over. Now if there happens to be a loan that you don't want to send in this batch, just uncheck the box. So once you've reviewed that all of these are ready to go ahead and click Select, and all of those loans will be sent over to MERS for registration. Now again, you'll want to make sure that before you actually send over your loans, that you open up your VPN client. I have the screen right here, so you'll want to make sure that you click Connect. Some of our users will just connect at the beginning of the day so that they can register and transfer their loans many times during the day, or you can do them all at once and just make sure that you have that connection open. So we'll go ahead and click Cancel. Now if I wanted to transfer rights for multiple loans at the same time, I would follow the same steps. I'd go up to Tools, click on MERS Batch Submissions, again choose my office, and this time I'm going to select Transfer of Rights. Now again, it's going to filter through and it's going to look at all the loans, and it came up with 2 loans are ready for the rights to be transferred. So again, I'll just verify that yes, I want to send over both of these loans. If there was one I didn't want to, I would just uncheck the box, click Select, and all of those loans would be, or that information would be sent over to MERS to have those loans transferred. Now last, again, we can go up to Tools and go to MERS Batch Submissions. I'm going to choose my office. This time I'm going to actually select MERS Status Update. Now if you remember from Part 1, when a loan is sent over to MERS, the status is going to say Submitted or Transfer Submitted. Now you'll want to go onto the MERS website and view their reports to confirm that your loan has actually been registered or transferred or maybe deactivated. And it usually takes them 24 hours, what I'm told, to make sure that, or to confirm that that has actually happened. Now you can go into ProLender, into each individual loan, and update that loan, the MERS status. Or you can use this feature, which allows you to select all loans that have a current status of submitted, and you can select that you want to change them to actually be registered. So it's going to take all of these loans that are currently have a MERS status of submitted, and you can update that status with all of those loans at the same time. Now, if there is one that maybe there was an issue with the loan, you can just uncheck the box, and it's not going to update that status. So same with if you have a transfer submitted, you can change all of these statuses to now transferred after reviewing the report that MERS gives you. So again, it's very easy, very simple. You can submit loans on an individual basis or use the batch version. If you have further questions about how to enter in your MERS information or interface with MERS, we do have a training guide in the ProLender help file that covers all of the topics that were covered in both trainings. So if you have further questions, you can come in here and click on any of these links to get more information. So thank you for joining the MERS training part 2.